Namaste everyone. Welcome back to another session on IHA lecture series. We are going to discuss about transformation of sentences, which is a part of module 3 of the text English Grammar and Usage. This text English Grammar and Usage is prescribed for third semester BA English Language and Literature students of Calicut University. So without further ado, let us move on to our session today. Transformation of sentences. What do you mean by this transformation of sentences? As the name denotes, you have to transform a sentence into a different form without making any change in the meaning of the sentence. Okay, so the process of transforming a sentence into a different form without a change in the meaning of the sentence is called a transformation of sentences. I hope you have already studied what are the 4 types of sentences, basic classification of sentences in your former classes. Okay, we know that sentences are actually divided into 4 depending upon the word order and meaning of it. And what are those 4 types of sentences? Yeah, of course, the first one is assertive or declarative sentences. Second is interrogative sentences. Third is imperative sentences, and the fourth is exclamatory sentences. Are you getting it? So, I'll repeat once again: declarative or assertive, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory sentences. You're pretty sure with that, I believe. Okay, let's see what are these sentences, because it's really important that you should know how to classify the sentence when a question is given to you. Are you getting it? That's why, just why you are studying these basic information over here. Just to remind you, okay. Well, moving on to detail, what are these kinds of sentences? You just have some definition to follow, okay, to study. The first case, declarative or assertive sentences. Declarative sentences are those sentences which are used to express facts or a statement. You're getting it? So all those sentences which are used to express facts and statements are called or are classified as declarative sentences. These declarative sentences can be affirmative or negative. The word affirmative means positive. Okay, it can be positive or it can be negative. And one more thing that you have to remember is when you end a declarative or an assertive sentence, you have to put a period. Period might be a new term for you, okay, at least a few of you. Period means full stop. Okay, you will come to understand more about periods and all when you do your research, okay, your project MLA 8, that is what we are following, and you will come across with the periods and all other okay, significations using periods and all. Okay, coming back to a class. So let's see some examples for declarative sentences. For example, he is playing cricket. I did not do the homework. He was having dinner. You're getting it? All these are examples for declarative sentences. Moving on to the second category, which is called interrogative sentences. As the name suggests, we know that interrogation means asking question. Okay, so interrogative sentences are sentences which are used to ask questions. Okay, remember that. So what you have to do when you are making a question, at the end of a question you have to put a question mark. For example, if I say, what's the time now? Okay, how are you doing? Is she okay right now? Is he coming with us today? Okay, all these are examples for questions. The third category is that of the imperative sentences. Let's see what does it suggest. Imperative sentences are sentences that we make use of in order to express commands, requests, wish, prayers, etc. For example, if I say, imagine like My son is playing with the water. He had already opened the tap and had wasted that much of water. I just catch that side. I would say close the tap. Are you getting it? Close the tap. And that is an example for what? A command. This is an example for an imperative. If I ask you, usually when I come to your class, I always ask for your pen so as to mark the attendance. Please pass that pen. That is an example for what? An imperative statement. Okay, so close the door, open the book. All these are examples for imperative sentences. Moving on to the last category, the fourth one, which is the exclamatory sentences. What is an exclamatory sentence? Yeah, of course, all the sentences that we are making use of in order to express strong emotions and feelings are called exclamatory sentences. Sentences which are used to express strong emotions and feelings. Okay, so these are called exclamatory sentences. So one thing you have to remember over here is this: when you end an exclamatory sentence, you have to put an exclamatory mark. Okay, this is how we end an exclamatory sentence, by putting this exclamatory mark. You're getting it? So say usually exclamatory sentence will take how or what as the beginning. For example, what a beautiful day, what a sunny day. Okay, these are examples for what kind of a sentence? Yeah, exclamatory sentence. So I hope this point is clear with you, because it's really important that you should know all these types before we move on to how to change these sentences to the other kind. Are you getting it? So I hope you understood all the points that we have discussed. Okay, we just discussed about the topic called what is this transformation of sentences. Then 4 types of sentences: declarative and assertive. Okay, sorry, declarative or assertive, interrogative, imperative, and the fourth one is what was the fourth one? Yeah, exclamatory sentences. Okay, so let's see, in the next class we will study how to convert these 4 sentences into a negative one. If you have any doubt, you can contact me immediately or place it in the comment box below. Thank you for listening, and wait for the next class. Study very well. Okay, thank you.